Hi, everyone. I'm Cantor Becker,
And I'm Rabbi Brown.
and we're so excited to be here to celebrate Pesach with you. Happy Passover! Let's sing together. Pesach, 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 Pesach. We're gonna eat some matzah. Yeah, we're gonna eat some matzah on Pesach. Very, very flat matzah. Yummy, yummy in my tummy on Pesach. Pesach, 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 Pesach. Pesach, Pesach. We're gonna have a Seder. Yeah, we're gonna have a Seder on Pesach. Many steps to the Seder. We're gonna ask for questions on Pesach. Pesach, 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 Pesach. Pesach, Pesach. We're gonna tell the story. Yeah, we're gonna tell the story of Pesach. It's a very fine story. In the Haggadah on Pesach. Pesach, Pesach. Pesach, 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 Pesach. Pesach, Pesach. Everybody say Chag Sameach! Chag Sameach!
Well, Chag Sameach to you, Cantor Becker, and Chag Sameach to you, to all of our young friends at home. We are thinking of you and wishing you a very happy and a healthy Passover. And we are so excited to get ready to celebrate this most special holiday on our Jewish calendar, which goes back thousands and thousands of years to a time long ago in the country of Egypt, on the other side of the world, where our Israelite ancestors were living. And unfortunately, they were not free. They were forced to be slaves. They were forced to wake up every single morning and do hard work, like build buildings for the evil leader of the country of Egypt, until finally God and Moses stepped in to save the day and ultimately brought our ancestors to freedom, which is a chance to live exactly as they wanted to live free, and to be able to spend their time doing what was most important to them. And then one thing that we learn from this holiday of freedom is how important it is that we should be kind to one another and help one another and make sure that everybody in our world is as free as possible. And we have foods that we eat on Passover that help us remember this story and all the values that are attached to it. And one of them we have right here. It's a box of matzah. I don't know if you're a fan of matzah, but guess what? Passover is coming up, and there's going to be ample opportunity for everybody to try some if they want. Matzah is a really, really flat piece of bread. And it's flat because our ancestors were in such a hurry to get to freedom when they were leaving Egypt that the bread did not even have time to rise in their kitchens and in their ovens. And so we continue to eat that flat bread today, the bread called matzah, to remind us of that story and how important it is for us to have freedom in our world.
Thank you, Rabbi Brown. I have some songs that go with that story. When Moses wanted the Israelites to be free, he had to go to that evil leader named Pharaoh, and he had to say, "Let my people go." Can you all say, "Let my people go"? Let me hear it. Nice job. Here's my song, so make sure you sing along. Oh, listen, oh, listen, King Pharaoh. Pharaoh said? The Pharaoh said, no, no, no. I will not let them go. No, no, no. I will not let them go. And then some very bad things started happening to Pharaoh. And of course, we have a song about one of them. Here it goes. One morning when Pharaoh awoke in his bed, there were frogs in his bed and frogs on his head, frogs on his nose and frogs on his toes. Frogs here, frogs there, frogs were jumping everywhere. One morning when Pharaoh awoke in his bed, there were frogs in his bed and frogs on his head, frogs on his nose and frogs on his toes. Frogs here, frogs there, frogs were jumping everywhere.
One of the ways that we help to make Passover special is by having a very special gathering called a Seder, which is the ritual that we mark on the first evening or first 2 evenings of Passover, in which we gather together with family and friends. And some of us maybe this year gathering with family and friends on the computer instead of in person, but a chance to be together with the people that we're closest to and to retell this story and to eat all of the special foods that help to remind us of the different parts of the stories. Canterbecker, I have a question for you. Do you eat frogs at your Seder table? Do you
None at all. No frogs. No frogs on the Seder table.
Okay, that probably wouldn't be too tasty.
No.
We do have something that we call a Seder plate, which reminds us of the most important symbolic foods that we have as part of the Seder experience. And some of the things that are on the Seder plate include roasted egg. We have a charoset, which reminds us of the mortar that our ancestors used with the bricks to build the buildings. We have bitter herbs to remind us of the bitterness of being a slave. We have different kinds of greens to remind us of the springtime, because Passover is also a holiday that celebrates the changing of the seasons and the arrival of the spring and warmer weather. So I hope that you'll have a chance. Maybe you'll even have a chance to make your own Seder plate if you want, because anybody can make one. My daughter made this when she was in preschool. And I hope that you'll have a chance to see a Seder plate too, and maybe eat some of the symbolic foods during this holiday of Passover.
That sounds like fun, Rabbi Brown. As you said, this is also a time to be grateful and to say thank you for all that we have. So we're going to finish our Passover celebration with this song, Dayenu, which reminds us to be grateful for everything in our lives. Ilu hotzi hotzianu hotzianu mi mitzrayim hotzianu mi mitzrayim dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu 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 dai dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu 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 ilu natan natan lanu et haTorah natan lanu et haTorah dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu 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 dai dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu 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 ilu natan lanu et haShabbat natan lanu et haShabbat dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu 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 a little faster dai dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu 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 dai dayenu dai dayenu dai dayenu dayenu dayenu. Have a wonderful Pesach, everyone.
Chag Sameach, happy holiday, everybody. See you soon.